Hello again, this is BGFH, back for, I believe, part 4 of my Craterville Tower Town thing. And so we looked at the middle building there, we've looked at the apartment complex and the sports center. Now we're going to look at the school. So like I said, right here we got the sports center. On one side you've got your residential, and then on the other side you've got your school. So your school, again, can tie into those few bottom floors pretty easily. So we'll head in to the school here. Here's our kind of front office and welcoming whatever. Principal's office, one of them. Another office on this side over here, kind of a principal's office sort of thing. That front was more of a reception, but this would be more principals and stuff like that. Like in grade school, these little desks here, I put these in there just to kind of, for kicks. You said I mentioned in one of my Left 4 Dead videos, I think it was, where I was, you know, in the office a lot in one of my 6th grade, I think it was. That's where I would sit, right there, right in the old principal's office there. So on the other side, we have classrooms. So the way I've kind of thought this up would be, a lot of the, again, the higher up you go, the, higher grade you are. So here's where a lot of the, kindergarten kind of stuff like that would be. A lot more brighter colors kind of thing. And, obviously we don't have anything for chalkboard, so I just used green carpet, and it looks pretty good. You can tell that's supposed to be a chalkboard there. There we go. And again, this building is, I figured out a template of how I wanted these classrooms to be, laid them out, and then just chose how to vary them up a little bit in each side. So here we go, another classroom, pretty straightforward, teacher's desk, another little thing up there for whatever, and a bunch of students' desks. I like how these turned out, actually. Instead of, like, before, what you had to do is a lot of my tables and desks and things were just, okay, we take these stairs and make and then a block in front of it, and it just looked really blocky. Not a lot of, it didn't look very intricate. It just looked, again, really blocky. But just coming up with these little plates here and fences and different things like that, you can kind of do little simple desks and things like that. Here we got another big classroom. So again, this one, not really a lot fancy, just some different, got a little meeting room for teachers here. Probably not the most exciting building, but like I said, there's a couple buildings coming up that I'm really proud of. One especially, and I'm not done with it yet, but I will show you the couple floors that are pretty much done, because I think they turned out really awesome. Another classroom here. And every so often I would vary it up quite a bit more than usual, because I wanted to account for certain types of rooms. Like as we get up here, I'll have a music room, I'll have a chemistry or a science lab. I tried to think of specific types of rooms that would be different from a regular classroom. So, most classes, it's like you can just have desks and chairs and whatnot. History, math, literature, whatever, doesn't matter. Tables, chairs, whatever, doesn't matter. So this one doesn't have any desks. I'm not sure what this classroom would be, but this is just some chairs. I don't know, maybe choir or something like that. And I think, yeah, alright. So like I said, this floor is pretty much carbon copy here. And we got some bathrooms up here. So again, this one probably a little sparser than it should be, but you gotta run a couple flights if you really gotta use the bathroom. And again, it was kind of, I wanted to, I really wanted to have larger, and just bigger classrooms. So, having to block out a good chunk of space for bathrooms, I didn't want to do that on every floor. Like I said, I kind of went a little bit overboard on that in the one building. So this is the one I was talking about. This is the kind of, well, yeah, and this could be the choir band room. I mean, this is really for band, or you could use it for choir as well. So we've got the two little speakers, or two little stereo kind of things over there. Got our conductor teacher thing. Not bad. I kind of like how this room, I like the drop floor thing in here just to make it look a little different. I thought that looked pretty good. And okay, so that is that floor there. And this is probably a good floor to put the music floor on in the bathrooms, because you've got a bunch of music going on or whatever. You don't really want a whole bunch of classes right next door, although you do have one right here. So, yeah, whatever. A little school library, nothing huge, just a few columns worth of, a few rows of books. And got that. Another, like I said, a lot of these, there's some rooms in them that are cool, but a lot of them are pretty simple so far. And that's one thing that, I played Minecraft for quite a while, and I worked on this project for quite a while, but I kind of got burnt out on it, and I really quit playing it for kind of a long time, for a while there, and only recently just started getting back into it again, because I think I really got kind of burnt out doing, it's kind of interesting trying to figure out what you want to do and what floor plans you're going to use, but once you got that figured out, and you have to do like, 5-10 floors of the same thing, it just gets a little repetitive, a little monotonous. So, like I said, you get a little burnt out on that, and I just got a little bit tired of working on the same thing, and didn't know what kind of a new project I really wanted to do, so I just kind of, backed off and played some other games for a while. But I really do want to finish this town and see what the whole finished product is going to be like. I had no idea what it was going to be when I started, even then. So, again, here's the one room that is a bit different. This is the science room. I'm pretty pleased at how this turned out, too. I probably could put something like here, maybe a chest on one of these sides or something, maybe over here or something. Here's our little locked chemical closet. I got this idea from partly my high school science room. They had these like big old sink things in the middle, and then just like watching the first couple seasons of Breaking Bad, it just kind of got that whole vibe of, let's have this chemical closet over here, and these combine this area like that. And if I remember correctly, I think there was like a blue floor in their chemistry lab. I can't remember now, but it just, a little bit of my high school, a little bit of kind of Breaking Bad just kind of inspired me to create this room the way I did. Yeah, we looked at that already. Okay. So let's pop up. I think we only got one under, yep, top floor right here. So this one is kind of neat. What I did is I thought, well, for the hallway, let's do kind of an arched thing. And if you look at it just right, in between every little stone thing, we've got some glass so we can get some natural light in here. But yeah, so this is our top floor. Got our principal's office, high school principal here. And another big classroom. Not too interesting, but there you go. Another one there. Again, like I said, just same floor plan. Another little room with just chairs, no real desks or anything. So that is the school area. Like I said, probably not the most exciting, but I do just want to walk you through the buildings that are sort of done. And keep in mind that, like I said, as I have gone on, I've kind of made a more conscious effort in trying to make the buildings more exciting. Try to make them more different. I mean, there's only so much you can do with a school classroom. There's only so much you can do with the resources that you have available in Minecraft to make it look like a realistic classroom or apartment complex or whatever it happens to be. But I think the next two buildings, to wrap things up, are going to be a lot more interesting from even a building or structural standpoint. So with that, I will end this video here. I've got that building there to show you, and the first couple floors of that one over there. So, I will see you guys in the next video.